Hey, it's your girl Racqui B from the Rundown, and I'm back part 2 with my girl KHOLAA. Okay, you gotta stay locked in and hear her perspective on love, relationships,
music.
Yeah. Oh, listen, this girl, no, literally, she's crazy.
You made me this way.
Yo, stay locked in. You're gonna enjoy this interview, I promise. Peace.
Got a girl, you got a man, live separate lives, but we still understand.
Oh yeah, that's that Boot Up remix with local artist Blake Montel.
Shout out Blake, man.
Jeez.
I want to do a collab with him.
And JK on the production.
JK on the production, that was nice. And before that, we had a couple of tracks off the Jay-Z and Beyonce's new album, Everything Is Love.
Think about that last one. They talking about it.
They talking about it. I mean, they're geniuses at this point, you know, like they marketing geniuses, so they know what they're doing.
I ain't trying to make nobody else talk about me.
Yeah, so I'll do it. I'll address everything myself, and that's what we need to do. You know, that's how you make it far, with just acknowledging all the stuff first. Yeah. Before all the haters, you know, can use that against you. Acknowledge all that stuff first. All right, and I got my girl KHOLAA.
I'm here, y'all.
KHOLAA is back. I had to get you back. You was here last week.
Yes.
And the interview before yours, you know, just took over, and I needed to get you back in because I felt like I didn't do any justice. I was giving you a little 10 minutes, okay? Because your energy, you deserve a little bit more than that, because you have this energy that I need to have you back on the show.
I'm happy to be here.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel like loud and bodacious, and I'm happy.
You're happy.
Yeah.
You're happy. Listen, I wish I could just express, like, you're just dope.
I told you I wake up like this.
You wake up like this
on 10. Yep.
Don't you do you ever slow down? Does it get overwhelming to be so energetic and so happy all the time?
I wish I knew what overwhelming was when it comes to my personality,
but you know your type is dangerous, because that means when you do get upset. Yeah.
I'm gonna flip a table.
You go ape. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
When you do get upset.
Mm-hmm. Well, not Beyonce. More like Solange.
You're more like Solange when you're upset.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you have anybody that could attest to that? Any ex-boyfriends that can attest to your craziness?
Yeah, I fought ex-boyfriends before.
You fought them before? Mm-hmm. Like physically?
Dead serious. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you ever did to a boyfriend?
That's a good question. Like, I don't know, like this one time, this guy that I was dating, you know how, like, you have to prove your love to someone? Uh-huh. And I told him, to prove your love to me, you have to fight me. So I literally told him to come outside with me, and we fought in my mom's front yard. Yes.
How was that proved?
How was that?
You know what?
I'm confused.
I'm far from confused.
Okay, listen.
Okay, so to prove his love to you, he had to fight you.
Yes.
Okay, can you take me through your mind, like your mental state? Why? Explain your logic. Why does he have to fight you to prove his love? What was your logic? What's the logic behind that?
I didn't feel like his love was, like, strong for me at the time. And I'm like, you know what? Fight for my love. Fight me. And I literally yoked him up, and I'm like, let's go outside. We went outside of my mom's house, and we fought. And until my lip was, swollen, that's when I'm like, you do love me. But that was such a messed up mentality. Like, that was my
I wish you guys can see my face right now, because I'm like, you're dead serious.
Yeah.
You're dead serious. And how old were you when you decided to go Mayweather on your
I was an adult. So, yeah. There was no excuse.
And how did that relationship end?
Well, we were actually together for 5 years.
Oh.
So
I guess
a lot came out of that relationship.
I bet.
I'm a difficult person to date, like, so.
So what are some of your traits that are unique to dating you?
I think that whole situation was unique.
Fight me right now.
I think
I'd have been like, the way my life is set up, I ain't trying to go to jail.
Exactly. So he agreed to this.
Well, I was gonna break up with him if he didn't. So isn't that crazy, right?
I'd have took a breakup and keep moving.
He didn't. Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Any other extremes you went to in relationships?
I've pepper sprayed a guy before too.
Oh.
You pepper sprayed a boyfriend before?
He was someone I was talking to.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You dating right now?
No.
Oh, I wonder why.
Y'all better leave me alone.
He's probably somewhere buried.
Yeah, I think probably all the guys they listening now. They're like, man, yeah, we couldn't.
Yeah,
What's the name of it?
dodged that bullet.
Yeah, bro. We
No.
I heard you was dating this one guy.
Well, shoot, I'm dating a couple guys here.
A couple guys here.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you very open with your sexuality? Like, are you just like, you're just open? Like,
What do you mean? Like, explain. Like, do you mean like, am I a lesbian?
No.
'Cause-
Are you a lesbian? Like,
No, I'm
you can
not.
take it there.
Because usually,
Like,
when-
are you just open to expressing yourself? Like, you don't, like, you
yeah,
don't care?
yeah, I'm definitely open about expressing myself.
Okay. All right. So this one guy I know you dated. I heard rumors. This comedian.
Okay, Adele. All right, rumor has it.
Rumor
All
has
right.
it that you dated. I don't know if I could say his name.
keep names out of it.
Keep names out of it. I don't like that. You dated Uncle Trent,
He's
right?
so safe.
You dated Uncle Trent. I heard
I did date him before.
you did date him before.
Right before I moved to the South.
Okay. And he's a comedian. How is it dating a comedian? Like, do you ever take them seriously? Because they're always joking.
I can't
You
speak
take
for a
comedian
bunch of
seriously?
comedians. Like, I can speak for just him.
Mm-hmm.
How is it dating a comedian? It's fun.
It is.
It's fun. It's always interesting. Well, it was at least.
How long was that relationship?
I think it was about 1 year
Oh, okay.
and a little over 1 year and a half, I would say.
Did you have to fight him?
No, are you kidding me?
You
Are
would
you
lose.
kidding me? No.
You would guarantee to lose
Okay,
that fight.
I'm a twig for one thing. Like, compared to his size, that's one person I wouldn't like have tried to fight because no. And then like no, he's
and
got
he's a
like,
bigger guy. He's
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
like, let's say about give or take 300 pounds, right?
No.
Ish.
When I was dating him, he was 430.
Okay. All right. So he's bigger. So you guys, I'm sure you guys were intimate, right?
I'm not trying to fight with that.
You're not trying to fight with that.
Absolutely not.
So you guys were intimate, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How is that having intercourse with
He
another
had big
guy?
shoes, big feet, and big socks, and long, very long shoestrings.
Oh. Okay.
That's too much.
That's a lot of metaphors there. And we're just gonna assume that we know what she's talking about, right?
Nah, I'm
Big
not
shoes,
assuming
big
nothing.
feet, long
So-
I'm good on
shoestrings.
that
So it's like
conversation.
it's like regular dating, like, you know, you don't have to move anything up or to the side.
Oh my lord! My mom is probably listening, ashamed.
Hey, mama.
Of me. She's ashamed of me.
Listen, I'm just playing with KHOLAA. She's a very talented singer. Your voice is immaculate. I'll tell you that. It's clean,
Thank
right?
you.
And you had, man, you know what? I'm just gonna. It was a lot to discuss in the first half. I'm gonna rock out stunt. We need a break, right?
His face right now just says it all.
I just went totally left with this interview.
I'm just here.
You just here? Yo,
I'm
we
just
need a
saying.
break. We'll come back. We'll talk about what KHOLAA does, okay? Not in the bedroom, but at an
Oh,
artistic
Lord.
level. We're going to talk about KHOLAA when we get back. It's your girl, Racqui V. Stay locked in. Oh, yeah. It's the rundown with your girl, Racqui V.
Oh, you freestyling.
Hey, I got KHOLAA in the building.
She freestyling.
I'm freestyling. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rocky, how you like that new Ella?
I love this song. And it's like, it's a metaphor, okay?
Basically.
It's a metaphor. So naked means, what, my flaws? You know my flaws? What you think? Yeah?
You gotta
Yeah,
love Rocky
I would
for
agree
her
with
flaws.
that.
Yeah. So it's not like, you know, not like what KHOLAA would think.
Now, if you said to me, Stud, between me and KHOLAA, which ones would you love better for my flaws? I'd be like, Rocky, that crazy flaw, I'm
This
good
one
with
right
that.
here. Listen.
See, that's what I'm saying. Not a lot of people know how to handle, I
That's
guess,
too much.
a crazy,
That's too much.
you know, exciting type of person.
Every day, all day. That's too
You're
much.
listen. So if you're just tuning in, KHOLAA basically said like the craziest thing she ever did in a relationship was tell her boyfriend to fight her to prove his love.
Yeah, I'm ashamed now. I mean, but back then it was everything.
That's
you gotta
passion.
fight for me.
You gotta
Yeah.
fight. Not no one else. You gotta fight me for me.
Now I don't fight. I pepper spray.
Now you pepper spray.
Just pepper spray.
Okay, and you're Jamaican, right? That explains a lot,
Yes, my friend.
right?
Yes, my friend.
You are Jamaican, and your real name is
Gary Ann.
Gary Ann.
Gary Ann.
When she says her name, she has to say with the accent.
We're not claim Gary on.
Gary Ann.
This is just like a whole big Jamaican melting
We
pot right now.
definitely do not claim Gary.
Gary Ann. That's a Jamaican side of her. That fight me,
Nah.
fight me for my love.
That's American.
Fight
Man.
me.
Oh Lord.
That's Yankee. Straight Yankee.
Listen, KHOLAA, you're such a great sport. And okay, so KHOLAA, you're an artist. You're a singer.
Mm-hmm.
You moved down south to pursue your dreams.
I did.
And how was that for you? How was that experience?
That was, I think I would say like life-changing for me because just the culture down there is different.
Right.
And like, I would say the music scene is kind of,
That's Motown.
yes, it's more saturated with like
the new
soul
Motown.
music, you
Right,
know, versus how up here is kind of more eclectic, you know what I mean?
Right. And how would you describe your sound? Eclectic?
Not yet. I'm gonna say not yet because I'm not even where I want to be musically to say that I'm so eclectic. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not gonna say that I have it all yet. That I have this pop sound or that I have this R&B sound. It's not even really formed yet. You know?
So you're just a free spirit.
Yeah. Yep.
You're just a free spirit. So who are your musical your influences? Who would you compare your style to?
That
If
is
you
a
had
good
to.
one. I think more so what I'm trying to develop is
Yes.
like Khalees and a Jessie J type of mixture, if you will, like a hybrid, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No milkshake.
yeah,
Voice of the yard.
Yeah.
That's
That's her style.
yeah.
Listen, so who have you worked with in Rochester? Actually, who have you worked with down south? Any major producers you work with down south?
What's his name? Kevin K.O. Cates.
Okay.
Like he heard me sing. He actually produced for T.I. And I thought
Okay.
that was cool. That I was in the studio one night and I was showing my producer my new song. He made the phone call like, "Yo, I'm not even gonna tell you who this producer is, but sing right now."
No.
Like, I'm like, "Okay, cool, boom." I just I sang for him and everything. And then like maybe a couple weeks later, he actually came to the studio. I didn't even know what the guy looked like, so he was like, "Sing again for this guy," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I sang, and then when I got done, he's like, "Yeah, that's T.I.'s producer." I'm like, "Oh, you know." So
And what happened with that? Like,
I mean, I got sent some beats. I got to sing on the beats. I mean, I'm not like signed or anything like that, but
Right.
it was just like an experience for me, you know.
and now you're back in Rochester.
Yeah, but not for good. I wouldn't say for good though, because I'm going back and forth between both places.
Right.
just
What
doing
made
a flyover.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that, because I can be here as long as I want to, and I still have a home there as well, so
Right.
I can go wherever I want to go.
So what made you come back?
I hadn't been home in 2 years. I haven't. So I
You
mean,
missed Rochester?
well, like my mom
A lot of
was.
people are trying to get out, and you're like, I missed it. It's been 2 years.
My mom was like begging for me to come home. Like
Mhm.
I came on my birthday back in October to come and visit her, and I was trying to surprise her. But yeah, I saw her that day, and then I wasn't even here for long. Went right back to the south, and then I came back. When was that? I'd say like April sometime.
Okay.
And then I'm like, dang, I missed the birth of a couple of cousins, and I missed a wedding. I'm just like, it made me feel like I was missing something here too.
Right. So were you down south by yourself? Did you have family there, or did you just?
When I moved down there, I had one friend. I mean, I was in Augusta, Georgia, and that's where my friend was. I knew her like for 14 years.
In the hood.
Yeah, like she literally like lived right across the fence from me growing up. And when I said one day on Facebook that I wanted to move, down south, she was like, "Oh, I have a room you can rent." Boom. That's what I did. So I got down there, and then eventually started like networking and stuff. And then I met my, at the time, boyfriend. You know what I mean? So
Did you fight him? No.
no, I didn't
Probably
fight him.
She probably pepper sprayed her.
He deserved to get pepper sprayed. But
Oh,
no,
so
I didn't pepper spray him though.
Jamaican connection.
Nah, she
No.
gave the eye like he got pepper.
It was
She was
great.
like, well,
No.
Wait, okay, so why are you single right now? Because you're beautiful. You have a nice style. You have a nice voice. I mean, you could sing these men draws off. Why are you single?
I'm trying to sing some draws off now if somebody
Seriously?
would just give me a chance.
Racqui?
But no.
What?
you hear what she said to us in the beginning?
Yeah.
They said-
What's
I'm pretty sure
Nothing.
you don't show your crazy side right away, right?
I do. Like on the first day, you'll know definitely within the first 5 minutes of knowing me, something's
So
not.
basically, she's gonna be like,
screwed
listen,
too
sign,
tight.
sign the dotted line, and this is what you're gonna put up with. This is all the instruction.
Yeah.
This is all what's happening. She come with a precautions.
She going.
I think my next boyfriend has to
Liability.
sign a waiver. Like, listen, you knew you were gonna get hurt before you dated me. You're gonna fall down a flight of stairs, end up on Crime 360 or something crazy like.
Listen,
I'm trying to find out.
we gotta
I never hit him. I never hit him.
I don't
never
think you
hit
would. He a big guy.
Exactly. Do you see his fist? His fist, like his whole hand can cover up my entire face.
Well, why are you like that? Is there something that happened?
A series of events.
She must be you the only child?
I'm the only girl, and then I have just brothers.
Okay,
so
explain.
You grew up
kind of rough. Yeah, like
rough.
my brother, like when I used to like get on his nerves and stuff, he would do what I call the Jamaican pop. And if you would, pop, like just, it's the hardest.
yeah,
you get a whole
flick.
earthquake to the
Flick.
scalp
The
with that
West
one
Indian
pop.
flick. Yes.
Either the flick or the pinch.
Yeah, I never got pinched, but that pop was, engraved in my life.
That pinch, that whip.
Yes.
Go get the whip. Go get the
Yeah, I
branch.
picked up my own whip before my grandma's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever written about this in your songs? Do you write about your relationship? What do you write about? Do you?
Yeah, every time that I can't say every time, but like a good amount of the songs that I've written have come from my own personal experience, or literally like if I have a friend who's going through something,
Right.
like if she's telling me like in the middle of the story, I'll be like, girl, you just triggered off something. I'm about to write you something. Watch this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I have this song called "Do This to You." It was about.
I was gonna ask you, what you give me a song that you wrote, something
Yeah.
real personal. Do this to you. What was
Yeah.
that song about?
Do This to You.
Can you sing
was-
some of the lyrics?
Yeah, I
for me?
could.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna explain it first though.
Okay.
Like "Do This to You."
Yeah, please explain it before we.
Was about being in a relationship, and I guess it's like he kind of didn't appreciate her, so she's writing this letter to let him know she's done with him. But this song is
So which one was that about?
that one was, I was going out with this guy for like 2 years when I was like 15 through 17, and he couldn't stay out of jail, so I mean literally
So you were writing letters.
we were
those
writing
letters.
yeah, it's like our relationship was based upon just like us writing back and forth. He was hardly ever out to see me, so that ended up being like a pen pal relationship. So
She's
sorry.
interested.
Yeah, so
But I like to read the book. I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah.
So
It's like
I-
she's loyal. Like with loyal women comes a little bit of craziness. You can't have it your way. It's like most loyal women are crazy. Am I right or am I right? Like most loyal women are really crazy. Like I'm loyal and I have a tad bit of craziness.
I wasn't always loyal though. Like,
That's a whole different crazy
girl,
right there, Racqui.
I was a rolling boulder. Like
Oh wow.
Oh, so you wasn't even a stone. You was a boulder.
I was a boulder. Yes, ma'am. Destruction. Like I didn't care who I hurt. I didn't care how many times I hurt you. I just did. You know what I mean? Because like. One thing I know about me, or I know a couple of things about myself, but like, I'm selfish.
What is your sign? What is your zodiac sign? What are you?
Scorpio.
Yeah.
But anyways, oh my God,
These Scorpios.
yeah, like so.
That sting. Go ahead.
Yeah,
That
and
venom.
I think that's I mean. I don't think every Scorpio is like me though. You know what I mean? I don't know if every Scorpio is selfish. I don't know if every Scorpio is crazy. You know?
So you admit to this, like you're living in your truth. Like
Yeah.
I'm crazy I'm selfish.
And I think we're highlighting probably why I can't keep a relationship for very long, because I know that I'm selfish. Like when I was dating your friend, when I was dating the comedian, like I've been told that I was a brat, and I'm not saying that to say that he was disrespectful or anything like that, but I know that I am. And even when I introduce someone to my mother, she will tell you like, well, yeah, she's pretty, isn't she? Haha. Yeah, but she's got a lot of, you know what I mean?
The pretty ones are always crazy.
A lot of like, I don't want to call it baggage, but my mom knows that I'm a little off the hinges, at times. Shoot, my mom's helped me do dirt before.
And this is just natural. You haven't been diagnosed with anything, right? You're just naturally this.
I went to the doctors. No doctor ever told me that I'm crazy. So as long as, I can call myself crazy, but let a man call me crazy and I'm going to show him like my true colors, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't, so do you have any advice for her, son, as to how to keep
He ain't no Dr. Phil. I don't need your advice.
How should she keep
You notice
a
I
man?
checked out this conversation a long time ago.
He moved that mic from his mouth like, yeah,
I'm
this is
good.
over for me.
Yeah, I I don't listen.
But
God bless your heart and soul. That's all I can say.
but she's had long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Like your relationship has been years, like
So I don't
5
know.
years.
Well,
2
she's
years.
not crazy. They crazy.
They're.
Cause I can.
You know what it is. You
not
know what
me.
it is. You know what you. Must
I agree
have.
with you.
You must have some good stuff, right?
She's singing about it
You
too.
it makes you sing, right? That's the only reason I guess. But I want to assume that you are a great person.
Yes, let's just call it that. I'm a great person.
Oh, she gave that face. So that means she must. Never mind. This is a PG.
Yo, I'm gonna
dying.
shoot my mascara across the room.
This interview is going like so loud. Is it hot in here or outside? What is going
it's
on?
Well, I know I
It's
don't
hot
have.
outside,
I
it's
know I
hot
don't
in
have a
here.
lot of competition. I know that. Like, I know that. Okay.
Oh, that girl,
Yeah, so-
carry on.
Just saying.
Listen, do you have any new? I know you have new music.
I
so you have a
do.
new track. You just
I do.
That was just
Listen,
produced.
do you know how fast this process of making this song was? Okay, I have a friend who I met I met him in Augusta, Georgia, but his name is Just Russ, and he is from Virginia Beach. He makes beats, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I was living in the South, I was doing Uber, Mary Kay, at a call center. I had a whole bunch of jobs, like a true Jamaican. Okay?
True Jamaican.
Only thing
Yeah,
I wasn't doing was cutting grass. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But other than that, I met him while I was doing Uber rides, and he told me that he makes beats. So I said, send me some. And just yesterday, I ended up using one of the beats. So I recorded the song yesterday, and that was with my friend Ryan Johnson. Shout out to him because he literally left his job to record me and to finish like mixing and mastering and all that good stuff. So,
oh, okay. And what's the song called?
what did I name it? Under Lock and Key.
Under Lock and Key.
Yeah.
Okay. And do we have this track? Did
Oh,
you
we'll
send
hear
it
it
to
later.
me?
No, we don't finish talking to me. I gotta talk. Yeah. I got some things that I want to talk about anyways that are coming up for me.
You have some stuff coming up.
So for
Some shows?
Yeah, like shows, and then I'm also having my own band. I'm forming my own band. I'm having auditions on June the 20th. It's going to be at the address of 1237 East Main Street, right here in Rochester, New York, from the time frame of 7:30 until like maybe 11 o'clock or whenever the band is actually put together that night. But
Okay. And what type of
genre?
No, not even genre. What's what I'm looking for?
Credentials.
Yeah. What are credentials you're looking for?
I
for your
need
band members?
like seasoned musicians, like.
So like you want a drummer? What
Listen,
instruments
I'm
are you
talking
looking for?
sax, flute, harp. I don't care what you play.
So she wants the whole entire.
Yeah, I want like a full experience. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I want to put on actual concerts and not just shows. You know what I mean? I mean, I want to be able to do really big shows. You know?
She's not just trying to be a singer. She's trying to be a rock star.
Yeah.
Yes.
Call it what is. Yeah,
And I can
exactly.
see it. I can see it. You have the swag. You have the personality. So I'm all for it.
Gracias.
And it's June 20th.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
looking for.
This week.
And what are you going to call your band? Do you have a
It
name?
doesn't even have a name yet because I want everybody to have like a part of that experience of being able to say I'm a part of something that we all came together
And
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, collectively.
We all propelled this together.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So in regards to some like shows and stuff,
Mhm.
when is the next one coming up? That is going to be on June 28th. I'm doing a show, and it's going to be with Therese Lott, Joy Little. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are my
Joy Little,
friends. Yeah. And it's going to be at the Staybridge Hotel.
Okay.
And let me see what else is coming up. And then on July the 4th, I'm performing at the 4th of July concert downtown on Main Street.
Good.
So those are the next like 2 shows that I'm going to be doing.
Awesome. And your
Yeah.
voice, no, listen, her voice is amazing. It's amazing.
And
No
you
matter
here
how
for- so you're
crazy
here
she
for
is,
the
her
summer.
voice is amazing.
Yeah, definitely here for the summer.
Definitely here for some. Are you doing any open mics or do you take advantage of open mics?
Oh, listen, I love open mics because I feel like open mics, they help the artists to like hone their skills. You know what I mean? I've been doing open mics here probably since I was 17. So like well over 10 years I've been doing open mics here. Like when KHOLAA was doing them, Yolanda Smiles,
Right,
G-Funk, Grace. I'm trying to think who else was doing open mics at the time. Yeah, and all the places that do the open mics, like Boulder's and Clarissa's, Tajay's at one point. I was at all of the open mics. They have open mic tonight. I'm gonna be there.
You're going to be at open mic tonight.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where's open mic tonight?
I think it's on 46 Mount Hope And that's with Yolanda, La Carla, and
G-Funk.
G-Funk, yeah.
Awesome. So you can hear KHOLAA's beautiful voice at open mic tonight.
Yep.
With G-Funk.
And I'm doing an original.
You're doing an original. I have to come check this out because she's amazing. She's amazing. Her personality is unique. There's no one like you, KHOLAA. Okay? And never change. No matter how passionate you are, never change.
Wait, I got a question. Who did you sing for again? Last week you said you sang for somebody?
K. Michelle?
K. Michelle.
That's why they got along. K. Michelle she missing a couple of streets.
Yeah. That's why she was like, I gotta go on stage with her.
Exactly, see?
But in real life, I mean,
She said real life, we are.
I'm saying real life because TV, I've never been on TV like that, you know what I'm saying? But,
You should.
I mean, you know, there's reality TV and then there's actual real life situations that, you know what I'm saying, that are not characterized. You know what I'm
She
saying?
gave herself extra butt and she ain't never need. You see her butt now?
And she took it out.
Yes.
And you tell me, never mind.
And she looks really good
And she
with her
looks
real like body. She looks great.
Great.
She does.
You
I
know
never
what I
said she it was nothing wrong with her in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you ever do any enhancements?
Would I ever do any enhancements? That's a good question. Probably a lace front from Tokyo Styles. Enhance my edges, baby. Enhance these edges. I got them. Trust me. I got them. See, I can lift my skirt to see I got edges. But yeah, enhance my weave game. That's what I need.
Yo, it would never be a dull moment with her.
Never.
She'd be like, why you mad?
Never.
Put a smile on your face.
If you're just tuning into the rundown, I got my girl KHOLAA here with us, talented singer, songwriter in the Rochester area, doing big things. Stay locked in. It's the rundown. Oh yeah, and that was Locked and Key by my girl KHOLAA about keeping that relationship under lock and key. Private.
Lockbox.
Don't be, you know what, there's a difference between being private and being, what, sneaky?
Yeah, that is.
You could be private, you know, but once you're a secret,
I know,
secret.
relationship wise though, I know whoever I end up with next, I don't like when people are like, oh, I don't want to put our relationship on social media. Like, I mean, yeah, I just wrote a song about keeping a relationship under wraps, but it's like in reality, what girl doesn't want to be honored and like on a high level? You know what I'm saying?
Post me on Facebook so I know it's real.
Yeah.
Look, here you go, stunt. I seen that face like, what if he's just a private person? No, there's no such thing.
There's no such
No.
thing, especially like dating somebody like you, you know what I mean? You're going to be posting pictures all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wouldn't.
But listen, I was very private about my relationship. Was secretive about my relationships before my current my child's father right now, my current boyfriend, because I wasn't secure. You know, you have to feel a level of security before you post someone. So don't just go post them after like a month. I won't recommend that. You know, establish a foundation first.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and post.
I'll be seeing a lot of people post relationships every 3 months, and I'll be like, damn, word. That's
Word.
not bad.
You know
Exactly.
what? I'm not even going to lie. I was one of those people, but it wasn't every 3 months though.
Posting don't mean nothing. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Well,
Listen, there's a lot of couples that started with us that's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if you're gonna put it out there, and some couples go extra, like paragraphs of how much they love this person. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, and then the next week I don't see any more pictures.
Yep, I've
where
seen
are
that
the pictures
before.
at? So it's like, you know what? Just keep it under lock and key until you're secure enough in your relationship.
Yeah.
All right, because social media will have you
Looking
destroy your
stupid.
relationship.
Yeah.
If it's not secure.
I'm just saying, look at the Carters. Their relationship has been on the locks and keys forever. And it's lasted longer than a lot.
Yeah, but then it came out though.
It
All
goes
the
back.
stuff that came out.
As I was telling somebody today, how do I put this being clean? It's nothing like new and when you get new it becomes old. So it doesn't matter where you at. Every man makes a mistake. So does a lot of women. So it doesn't matter. It's how spicy the relationship is and how you keep the relationship. You notice after he messed up, he kind of was like, yo, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
Exactly. So sometimes you gotta take a man to understand, man, he was like, what am I gonna lose? I'm gonna lose it all.
I'm gonna correct you. It
and
takes
then-
a human. Because
And then he got,
mistake.
he had to fight the sister head up because Beyonce, she ain't gonna get her hands dirty. So he was like, all right, you know what? I ain't trying to fight this crazy family, so keep it moving.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like, ladies, we don't know what we have until
it's gone.
I did that before. I've lost, from messing around before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about that too much, but like, I've lost someone that I was dating.
Yeah.
She was like, man,
no, that's the one that I was with for 5 years, no names included. But like, when you take someone for granted, it can like backfire on you, and very quickly. You know what I mean? Because I thought that I was doing dirt secretly. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, up, it turned right back around. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, but that was my lesson learned, and then since then I've been a great person. I know that I'm, you know what I'm saying, like I was saying, coachable, and I can change my ways and things like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, the grass is not always green on the other side. It's greener when you water it.
You know what's on the other side? It's that Easter egg grass that you get at the Dollar Tree. That's what's really on the other side.
It looks all good and shiny.
Exactly.
And, yep. You'll leave your man, hardworking man, for that flashy man, and it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it, man. Thank you, KHOLAA, for stopping by the rundown.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me, y'all.
Up next, we have Dwayne and Precious from Comfy Arts in the building. Stay locked in.
Yeah, drip more purple than a Laker. Yeah, eyes more red than a laser. Yeah, faces on me bigger than Fantasia. Yeah, Shakespeare on a bitch named Anastasia. Yeah, you can get her back, I'm not a savior. Yeah, rolling on your exes, Charles Xavier. Yeah, I ain't got no service, call me later. Yeah.